I had to scramble there to actually play the button correctly that time.
See what happens when you play too much?
I was going to do a joke, and then you said, no time for jokes, Cody. Time to start the show.
Stop.
And then I had to go find the big pink button.
Woo! Speaking of pink button, welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show.
Oh, another one.
This is episode 360.
You said 360.
That's right,
sir.
Yeah.
The Pokemon tonight, Christian, is why not? Why not?
Why not?
Look at that.
Why not?
Adorable, lazy naming, but oh man.
Why
Cute. A little tail I see in the back there.
Yeah, it's like an eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a pre-evolution, right? Of
Interesting way to see things.
Boba Fett or some shit?
I think so.
Boba
Looks
Fett?
just like it. Yeah, Boba Fett is
Jango
next
Fett?
week's Pokemon, I'm sure.
There it is, folks. That's all we got for this week.
Thanks for listening. I didn't time that well.
We're back.
Damn it. We're back.
This is the show where friends come together, have a good old time, talk about things. Oh, there's so much to talk about.
Do we have things to talk about this week? I have a bunch of random shit that I hope can provide some good discussions.
Yeah.
But there were no like huge events, I don't think, that are like I mean, our title of this episode is about applause. I mean what are we gonna do?
If you're talking in terms of like what is happening in the world.
Of course. I mean with our niche, you know.
Oh, like the more important things,
of course, the things people actually care about and focus on.
Ooh,
you know?
Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that. Yeah. I was watching Hacks, and the actor who plays Shooter McGavin is in it.
Right.
There's a whole episode about golfing, and he's just like centered. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Put him in, coach. Put him in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome back. Hit the like button. Well, we got stuff to talk about.
Okay.
We got stuff to talk about.
Okay. Do we have enough to fit enough topics here into a good hour 30, hour and change, maybe even 2?
We should just do like 50 minutes and out.
There's no shame in that, man. Let's do a quick 20-minute brisk episode and just call it a night.
1 hour podcasts.
I think there's plenty of them. I think we just kind of stopped.
Oh, okay.
The problem is once you hit 3 hours once, you can't go back.
That's true.
I forget which pandemic show it was. But I remember we were like, oh, man, we hit 3 hours. We should keep doing long shows like this all the time.
We've done 4.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, like, that's when it started, was during that summer of that year. And then we haven't gone. I don't think there's been an under 1 hour episode since. When in the early days.
Yeah.
We were just done.
Yeah. I don't know.
We'll see how long this conversation goes. We'll see how long the session goes.
You might get a short one.
We'll aim for an hour. Might aim for 2 hours. We'll see what happens.
Well, let's start off with something heavy.
Okay.
Real heavy.
You're lifting weights recently. You're trying to bulk up your figure.
Are you?
Looking
pretty good there.
I wish.
Slick.
You mentioned that on the commentary last week that my arms were looking kind of good.
Yeah.
You were flirting with me a little bit. You were like kind of aroused at my biceps.
Well, yeah, of course, because this guy the whole time is just like, Madam Web.
The problem is because I have my laptop on the bed, okay, and the bed is like slightly higher than this table, so I'm leaning forward like this, and I'm just like, with my triceps around.
He was wearing a wife beater.
Yeah, I looked damn good, that's for sure. But yeah, it's an illusion, is what I'm trying to say. There's not an actual substance there.
It's all
I have
illusion.
to wear these long sleeve shirts to hide the
We
fact.
control the system.
We have control.
We had control. That's the illusion. You never had power over this place.
When does that game come out?
Oh, I don't know. I keep seeing TikToks all the time of some guy that modded. I don't know if it was a mod or
yes, Chronotican, I think is his channel name. I'm subscribed to him. Sure. He was making his own Jurassic Park game?
Yeah, and it's just him running around the park, running away from dinos the whole time. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah. He made like a whole thing on, if we're talking about the same guy, it might be someone else, but made it on Dreams or whatever the game is that you can...
Dreamcast?
No, not Dreamcast. The Gamecast. No, I couldn't afford it. But no, like whatever it is where you like build fucking games and shit.
Well, that's when you got PlayStation 2.
And anyway, he announced he was making this Jurassic Park game, and then like Universal sent him like a fucking notice, and he had to like rebrand it to like Cretaceous Canyon or something like that. Yeah.
Chaos Theory.
Yeah.
The new Jurassic World television show coming out on Netflix.
Pretty good Splinter Cell game as well.
Chaos Theory.
Yeah.
That was the third game?
That's one of like the more quicker paced ones. That's when they started to get kind of faster. The first two were slower and stuff.
I only played the first two.
Yeah.
And the first one was just Splinter Cell. I'm sure it had a long tactical critical
race theory was Splinter Cell. Yeah.
You want to go there, pal?
Sam Fisher wanted to go there back in 2002. Yeah.
Oh, Sam Fisher is a hardcore Republican. For sure, dude.
I feel like he'd be No, he'd be a logical one though.
An old school Republican.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be like a Trumpy, but like.
Well, yeah. There's a new side of there's a MAGA Republican and there's like an old school. It's like
I think he voted for Bush, but
yeah.
But yeah, Sam Fisher's
who didn't?
an American hero.
Who didn't? By the way,
yeah.
I want to smoke weed with that guy.
Michael Ironside popped up in something. He voices Sam Fisher for those who don't know. Was it Blackberry that I saw him in? Late Night with the Devil. He was not in Late Night. That guy was great though.
He was in Late Night with the Devil.
He wasn't the.
He was the guy that voiced the beginning.
I thought you meant the guy, the skeptic.
No.
Because they have a similar facial structure. So I was
know
like, that
Michael
wasn't
Ironside. We've met Michael Ironside.
He voiced the
opening documentary.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
we did.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Schmodown.
We were just on different wavelengths there. Okay, we don't got to get tense about it.
Yeah, I'm for CRT. You're not.
Sam Fisher though,
bringing it back.
TBD. We'll see.
Who knows?
Where are we
this
going?
This is fun.
At?
Let's break down video game characters and their
political
affiliation. Like Marcus Phoenix from
I thought
Gears
you were going to say Mario. Oh,
Master
God.
Chief.
Yeah. Now we're getting too far into it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, if they're in these political parties even exist in the distant future.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Michael Ironside. He voiced something else.
He was in Blackberry, I think, and I saw him in that recently, and he was great in that. Splinter Cell Double Agent is a silly game, but it's silly in a fun way. And, like, there's literally a moment where like it's a devastating moment for Sam, and he like falls back, and he's like, no, and leans. It totally doesn't feel like the first two games at all.
Because they lose like the stealthiness eventually, right? Or
no, they still kept it in that one.
Okay.
After that was when they started like rebranding the franchise a bit, and then it became more actiony. And that's why those games weren't as good.
What was the second one? It was Pangea tomorrow? Pandora tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it is Pandora tomorrow.
Okay. I wish it was Pangea tomorrow.
Pangea tomorrow would have been wild.
I think when I was younger, I thought Pandora Pangea was the same thing. Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, they're gonna make the continents come together. Cool.
Yeah. Remember Pandora, the music service? That was I discovered some good bands from Pandora.
I think
they were ahead of its time.
I think my dad still listens to Pandora.
Of course he does.
I think he might be on Apple Music by now. I don't know. Is Pandora even around anymore?
It's a good question. Adam listened to it all the time back at work, and I'm being like, why don't you just not listen to this? Because it had like ads every other song.
Oh yeah.
And
you know, skip 5 songs.
You didn't want to let it go.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Splinter Cell. Michael Ironside.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Where are you going?
We met him before.
Where are you going? Get there. Oh, I thought you were trying to like tee up a segue.
Oh no, I got nothing for that.
All right.
He was really cool.
He was. Yeah.
He was like, I think we're gonna make another one of those games. It's like 12 years ago. I don't think they ever did.
You're right. Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, video games. Video games take a long time.
There were talks of an animated show on Netflix.
Well, Tom Hardy was supposed to do like a Splinter Cell.
He was supposed to do a movie, and that went in development hell. Yeah. But then they were gonna do like an animated show. I think in the vein of like the Castlevania type thing on Netflix. But that never happened, I don't think.
I feel like that's so easy to like, even like the Hitman series. I've never played those games, but it's just like such a simple premise. But they've already done like 2 movies for that, haven't they?
Hitman, they've done 2. They've done 2. Man, I used to read the Splinter Cell novels, man. I got 4 of them in my garage.
Dang.
Yeah.
Big Tom Clancy fan, huh?
Oh, what's wrong with Tom Clancy? Is he questionable?
I have no idea.
Let's vote for Bush.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up. The first or second
term. Is he still with us? Is Tom Clancy still with us?
I feel like he passed away.
Okay.
I mean, there's a black and white photo on his Wikipedia.
Okay,
so.
that's not.
Yeah, 2013.
Sign. That's right. Okay.
Baltimore guy, huh? Okay. Political views. Perfect. Yeah.
What do we got?
Long-time proponent conservative of Republican views.
Shocker. It tracks. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
He's a big Ronald Reagan fan. A week after September 11th attacks, Clancy suggested on The O'Reilly Factor that American left-wing politicians were partly responsible for the failure to prevent the attacks due to their gutting of Central Intelligence.
Tom Clancy was
not wrong.
He was going off.
Not wrong.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read any of this.
Okay.
I mean, doesn't seem anything crazy. He's just a conservative guy, you know.
Told some great stories.
Yeah. Oh, look, good. I get to know about his property.
Oh. They have a property section on Wikipedia?
I think it's owned? Under his personal life. So, you know, it just depends. I mean, yeah. So, anyways, I mean, the guy is still killing it. Still got Jack Ryan coming out, you know? Like, shit's coming all the time.
He's still bringing those residuals and those royalties.
Have you seen the Jack Ryan movies?
No, I don't think I've... No,
I've seen the Ben Affleck one.
Is that the Sum of All Fears? I've seen that one. Yeah.
Big explosion.
Yeah, remember when Ben Affleck did like fun, kind of silly movies in like the early 2000s? Paycheck. Yes, Paycheck is wild.
I liked Paycheck.
Yeah. Then he had Daredevil around that time too.
No, did I put that on?
You put on Paycheck the other day.
No, I put on.
That's great.
I put on Daredevil just when Amber I just randomly because I came in here, I was working, and I just put a movie on, and like it was that, and because Amber's rewatching Grey's Anatomy, Ellen Pompeo shows up as Karen Page, and I was like, "Whoa, that's right." Yeah,
you mentioned that last week. Yeah, I think you did.
Move on.
It's okay. No, I want to bring up another Ben Affleck movie from the early aughts.
Jeremiah brings up a good point though. Conservative back in the day was way different than today.
I think we were agreeing with you there. Changing Lanes. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, with Samuel Jackson.
I just love that is a movie. You know what I mean? Like you only see that back then. You wouldn't see like a movie with that plot and those actors in like 2024 with the money spent on it, where it's just this. It starts with just a fucking fender bender. You know, like
I did see, this kind of reminds me. I mean, this kind of has nothing to do with what you're talking about, but it's just. You know,
you already mentioned that Gray from Grey's Anatomy was in Daredevil.
Yes. Okay. Well, speaking about our niche on what we're doing.
Yeah.
I saw this tweet. Hold on, I gotta look it up. Okay. Who runs? Not runs.
I'll wait for you.
John Squires, the bloody disgusting guy.
Yes,
it is right.
I think so.
I do follow him.
Take your time. Just a live show.
I know.
We have dozens of people watching. Dozens.
Yeah, there's 32. Nice.
I did the math.
Okay.
I made sure.
Let me find his tweet. What?
Tens. Now we have tens.
Oh,
we have tens watching.
There we go. John Squires. Okay. He posted about horror movies and how they're doing domestic box office wise.
Okay.
And he said,
good news or bad news?
It's not. I don't think it's great because he said we have a new highest domestic horror opening of 2024. That was Strangers Chapter 1 with 11.8 million.
Okay.
And then it goes Strangers. Night Swim, Abigail, Imaginary, First Omen, Tarot, or is it Tarot? I don't know. Immaculate, Lisa Frankenstein, and they all just like drop. Like Night Swim 11.7, Abigail 10, Imaginary almost 10, First Omen 8, Tarot 6.5, 5.3, Immaculate, Lisa Frankenstein 3. So it's like very, very low. And then
still fairly cheap movies in comparison to bigger stuff. Though.
But
we're talking box office. I'm down to get.
We're talking box office.
I'm down to get dirty and talk some box office with you.
Because he followed up with this by in comparison. By this time last year, Evil Dead Rise had opened to 24 million. Megan 30 million. Scream 6 44 million. Numbers are doubled, tripled, and quadrupled the highest domestic openings of the year. And he says, we need some big horror wins this year. They're coming.
I think what you just had the year before were just bigger titles.
I guess so.
I think. You had two big franchise movies there. You got Evil Dead and Scream.
True. True. Yeah, because like Strangers, it's like it's an IP, but it's still very small.
Also, there was like bad buzz on that. Like,
was there?
I heard nothing but bad things. I haven't seen it. Okay. Haven't seen it. Wanted to see it. Okay. Then I forgot what was the other Megan, and that's like a high concept fucking idea. That
all of these
sold well.
Okay. With the exception of, I
love this shit.
Okay,
let's get nerdy. Let's talk math, baby.
In terms of IP, Strangers and First Omen technically really only based off of pre-existing IP, whereas Strangers based off of the other two movies. First Omen, the Omen franchise, whereas like Abigail, very loosely based off of
it doesn't count.
Dracula.
They didn't say it at all in any of the marketing.
Lisa Frankenstein, you know what I mean? Like Frankenstein's monster, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But the other ones, all original films.
Yeah.
You guys get to hear that car backing up, that fucking truck?
I hope they get their spot okay.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, that's my window.
Just break glass on there.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I saw this tweet and I thought it was very interesting. Because I think a lot of people maybe always try to downplay horror movies or maybe just like wanting more originality, and it's like, well, you gotta. There's original stuff out there, I hate the thing I hate is like every year there's always someone like, oh man, horror really sucked this year. It's like, no, you're just not looking for it. You gotta they're out there.
Problem is a lot of the good shit is indie though, and they're not in theaters.
Also true.
I saw an indie movie in theater. We'll talk about that later.
Okay,
but like those are all like mainstream wide releases kind of that you're mentioning there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think unless they're really good and have great word of mouth, I don't think they're gonna catch fire like that.
True, but I mean, even Abigail had really good word of mouth.
Did it? Did it get good reviews?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it did pretty well. Out of all of those, I think Abigail probably did the best in terms of reception. I haven't seen. Abigail,
First Omen's good, man.
I've heard good buzz about First Omen. I think Abigail might be like a little bit more high praise, and it could also be like, I don't know who really wants a new Omen movie right now, but I mean, if the movie's good, then great. Yeah. All I care about is Nosferatu. That's all I really care.
And that's next year.
That's this year. That's Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas.
I was about to get so sad and like confirm my suspicions. Like, oh, it's not coming out till fall of next year.
Fucking day, dude.
Let's go.
I'm there.
That made me feel.
I'm abandoning my entire. I might be in another country.
Yeah.
Fuck, I might be in another country.
Oh, you're gonna watch it in Transylvania.
I can't. That would be great.
Get it.
Well, it's not. Okay.
It's not a real place.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Damn it. I'm gonna have to rethink my plans.
Yeah. I almost saw Paddington 2. I think in Ireland.
That would have been fun
without seeing any of the other Paddingtons. The one other Paddington movie, but yeah,
it still would have been subtitled.
That Irish accent, man, it's tough to decipher that shit. You need that,
but yeah, no, I saw that tweet and I thought that was very interesting. Granted, those are a lot more movies. I'm sure there were more smaller horror movies that came out at the beginning of last year. I mean, fuck, we're already almost like halfway through the year, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know, box office in general. You're a box office guy.
I wish I would have known what you wanted to. I would have brought data. I would have brought charts. I would have brought graphs.
Are movies doomed? Are we doomed?
I think we're in a state, at least summer, the last few weeks, where like everything's just kind of just doing whatever. Fall Guy. And comparatively, what fucking word am I trying to
juxtapose?
To their budget.
Okay.
So like Fall Guy and I believe If were kind of in a similar boat where they did fine if it was like a low budget horror movie.
Okay.
But like because they're over $100 million budgets, they're probably not going to make money off it.
You said If, and I was thinking Imaginary, and I was like, "There's no way Imaginary is $100 million." But yes, okay.
Yeah.
Did If underperform?
I think it made like 30 something, which again is fine. It's just like when your budget's all big and shit.
What do you think the solution is? Just not high budget movies?
Ooh, who knows, man? It's a weird time because the Fall Guy seemed like it was a perfect formula coming off of last summer.
Right.
And all that going on. You bring 2 of those stars in there.
True.
And it didn't. And they're already pulling it out of theaters, I believe, early to do a video on. Yeah, which is a damn shame. But
I think that's part of the conversation that I saw people talking about in that thread on the studio system of if it's not doing well, throw it into streaming right away.
I would be curious to see like if they release those numbers on what they make streaming.
Do they though?
I don't know if they do. I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very strange. Yeah. I don't know. I hope. I mean, obviously, I just want good movies.
Yeah.
I want good movies.
That's the most important thing.
With an appropriate budget. I think everyone deserves to get what they want. But I don't know. Like, if it's like a $200 million movie, like how much is that is going to cast as opposed to like everything else. I don't know how. That breaks down.
I don't think it's all cast because I don't think anyone is getting paid like $30 million up front anymore.
Not anymore.
For just a star in it. They might get back end profit.
Like I believe like Dune 2, like I believe like that money's going into it.
Yeah. That's who knows what the hell they spent on that.
I don't know.
That's insane. But we'll see. I think Apes did okay money wise. I'm assuming they're moving forward with another one.
Happy that that one was doing pretty well.
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we've got Furiosa this weekend, right? I just rewatched Mad Max.
Yeah.
Instead of...
You rewatch everything.
Yeah.
Watch The Bear, maybe. Watch anything.
I have until June.
Okay.
Okay. Because I need to watch The Bear.
Yep. And The Boys. The Bear and The Boys.
We might rewatch The Boys. I don't know if that's possible right now. But I want to watch Gen V.
Right.
Got to watch that.
Okay.
I did my first steps. I put all the shows that I want to watch into my lists, into my queues.
Where are your lists and your queues located? On your phone, or is this like a service? What are you looking at?
On all the streaming services.
Oh, you just literally pull it up on the...
And I hit the little plus.
Okay.
What are you, a boomer?
I don't use those. My Netflix queue, I think, is was last updated in 2013, I want to say. There's Blue Ruin, and I think Arrested Development.
You haven't seen Blue Ruin yet?
No, I haven't. Oh. I added it because nothing, when you put it in the queue, you never watch it. That was my problem.
That's not true.
I was like...
Not true.
It's just in there in the void, and I just haven't seen it.
It's constant reminders being like, hey, dickhead, watch me, you know?
Yeah.
I should scream at you. Anyways, Mad Max Fury Road is still pretty cool.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty
Still
dope.
good?
Yeah. That's fucking day for night done fucking dopely. Fuck
They did it there too? Yeah, they did.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because it's just blinding, and it's like, oh, it's nighttime.
Did you hear Miss Anya Taylor-Joy apparently had a rough time on the new movie?
So I was talking to Amber about that because I was explaining to her that, like, that's funny because Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron fucking hated each other on set during the last one.
What's happening on these sets, Mr. Miller?
And I'm starting to think it's not just them.
Yeah.
You know? But I didn't read too much into what she said. What was she saying?
Oh, I think she just did like a no comment mostly type thing on it. I think she started saying something like that, and then she's like, next question. I'm sorry. I'll talk about it later. Is kind of what she said.
Okay, I'll tell it in a tell-all book that comes out for this movie.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
But. Yeah, because I mean, for Fury Road, they were out there just like by themselves for months. I think it was like 6 weeks, 7 weeks or something like that. And I think they've since like made up, the two of them, Charlize and Tom Hardy.
I would love if they were still fighting on the new set of the new Mad Max.
And they're
not
like,
even in the movie. They're just like, we have unfinished business.
I think it could just be like, who knows? It could just be like Miller's directing style, because I mean those movies are
who the hell? There's probably
crazy.
A million different reasons. Who the hell knows? But
who are we to speculate? But I'm excited to see the movie. Hopefully it's cool.
I think I'm seeing it Thursday night.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I come or no?
If you want.
Oh, no, I don't want.
I think I'm going to Orange County actually to see it because I'm meeting halfway with a friend. Yeah. If you want to go down that 57 freeway, first you got to take the 5.
Which friend?
Probably to the 134. Then you got to go to the 210, and then you'd have to hit the 57 from there.
Is it who I think it is, or someone else?
You know this guy. Yeah.
Is he cool though?
He likes Mad Max. It's not Gabe. Oh, Gabe is going to be there though. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like Mad Max Fury Road, but I'm not like, oh my gosh.
You're not going to drive a furious road to get down there to watch it.
I wouldn't drive across the desert.
You'll drive a gentle street around the corner.
I had a baby brother. Yeah. And he was perfect in every way.
That is a quote in the movie.
Pretty good
stuff. Pretty good.
Yeah, it could have been better.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to hear my Morton Joe?
Go for it.
Can't understand what he's saying.
You subverted my expectation there, Christian. I thought you were going mediocre. Beautifully done. Beautifully done, sir. That's why you're a pro. You've been doing this for 8 years.
I've been busting my ass.
I was thinking about this. In our niche, in our world. Hey. I have a soundbite of my voice crack later. We'll play that later.
You got another one now.
Anyway, in our world, who has been doing a show for 8 years? I don't think anyone has been doing the same show that I can think of.
Oh.
Like you have people who have done stuff on their channel continuously.
Yeah, they've been like podcasting.
But they've done different shows from throughout that.
Oh.
So I think we might have the winner maybe. Roca maybe with like Cinephiles maybe? I don't know. I think so.
Are they still... I'm trying to think of other shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be like the best.
Yeah.
I mean, not in terms of views.
Oh, we're one of the lowest viewed shows. Sure. But I'm saying that in the fact that we're still going, I think we're number one.
Maybe that's our problem. Maybe we should have
stopped and started 3 other shows.
Yeah, new branding.
At this point, we've gone too far. We just got to commit to this and see how low this can go.
Maybe next year, 2025, we start and stop like every month. Just change stuff up. We'll create new channels.
Yeah,
we'll
rename
just make
those channels, privatize videos, and then republish them.
Privatize videos.
I was referencing something.
Oh, okay.
We can brush past that.
I mean, if Collider's private,
they're not. Was not referencing.
There's a couple
them,
that
just brushing
I
on
wish
past.
that I could privatize.
Anyway,
like videos that were already free and now it's behind a paywall.
No, nothing like that. Just like making it private. And then,
those YouTuber guys, the watchers.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about now.
I should do a segment of filling you in. No. I want to do a segment.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They were the new guys who had that thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I want to do a segment where like I fill you in on pop culture stuff that you like. Do you know anything with JoJo Siwa? I don't. To be honest, I don't know.
I know the name. Isn't she like a kid or something?
Oh, not anymore. She's in her bad girl phase now.
Okay, you almost said bitch. You were gonna say it.
She could be in her bad bitch phase.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She might she could take that and own it, I'm not calling her a bitch. I'm just saying
sure.
You've
heard the phrase be used maybe in
I don't know exactly if she's like I'm in my bad bitch phase, but cuz isn't Lizzo I'm a bad bitch? Doesn't she say that?
I've heard she actually is a bad bitch though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
things
right.
going on.
She's a horrible person. Yeah.
Apparently, allegedly.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Speaking of allegedly, let's talk Kendrick and Drake. Keep up.
Not Kendrick. Ken, according to Joshua, Ken with Force Center has been going on for a while. That's right.
Shit. Okay.
And then someone said before that, I forget who it was, but they said Roka started Cinephiles, I think, in 2016. So around the time we started ours. So
I don't know. Check those dates.
We're gonna have to see.
When did we start this show?
2016.
But what date?
August or September? I forget.
Oh, okay.
All right. It was sometime in the second half of that year, I want to say.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah. Glenn says for show number 360, can we get Cody to do a 360, like a skateboarding trick?
You guys got to send money. If you want us to do shit, send in the dollars. Send $360.
Maybe a skateboard too. Perhaps a ramp, and then we'll see if we can make this happen. Get it done within the next hour or so.
CG says, "What about JT?" I have no idea what Josh is doing.
Yeah, I haven't.
He had a cool show concept for a while. I don't know what it's called. Is it just? But I don't remember what it was called.
I'm so looking forward to that soundbite. That's going to be so good. The pause in between, the silence.
I don't know what it was called.
I know exactly what it was, and I intentionally didn't say it because I wanted to see how long it took you.
Is it just his name?
It was JT Movie Thinks, I think is what it was.
Oh,
Movie Thinks.
That's not a great title for a podcast.
Yeah. You thought it was great. I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember back then when so I was on one episode, I think, and I remember being like, this is a great idea for a show. I'm going to be your most popular guest. I'm going to come on all the time. Was never on again. Yeah.
Weren't you on one of the first ones too?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Never appeared again. But
hey, now look at him, look at us.
Yeah.
He's not doing a show
for 8 years. He might still be doing it. He might not be. Who the hell knows? Who knows?
I have no clue. Yeah, if we're talking about in our space, I don't know because I never really listened to any of our fellow
it's tough to do research on this topic then, isn't it? Yeah. If we
I mean
hey, in our defense, they don't listen to ours either.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't. I mean, there would definitely be some people you don't listen to my show. There would definitely be some people like that. But yeah, for the most part, I don't think anybody would really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Riley, does Riley do?
Riley had his show for a few years, I want to say.
Was this Riley Roundtable?
Yeah.
First Cut? No, they started after us.
Yeah, they were after us. I think they're still going though. So that
the Action Guys.
No, yeah, even they stopped
because they had they had a couple different ones Anatomy of a movie anatomy.
Yeah, that was the exact show.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was. Patty brings up Brian's interview podcast.
Oh, that was short-lived.
A good series.
It was a good series.
30 episodes of that?
Yeah, that was solid.
Which is, again, we've said before, that's usually how most new podcasts last, about 30 episodes ago. If you get past that little barrier, you might be able to do it for 8 more years.
I did like that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
He got a lot of, he did the, because I think JT did this when he was at Screen Junkies, when he would they had a guest, if they were in there, he would just grab them and record something.
I think the problem is, there's only so many people in that world, and you run out very quickly.
Yeah, it's one thing when Conan does it because they're no offense, real celebrities, not D-list,
and they can bring in more people.
Yeah. But yeah, when you start inviting the same people over and over, it's just the echo chamber of those same people. I mean, that's saying that, and we invite the same people over and over. We do that just
ours aren't interviews though. They're just we're just hanging out with our friends.
Yeah,
but
don't be a beardo. That's what it was called. Yeah. And he was forced to. I'm not going to get into it. He was forced to take.
You're not going to get into it. You're not going to get into it.
Take something down.
You're not going to get into it right now.
Man. Who's got the?
There was a voicemail that received, I believe. But we're not going to get into it.
Was that saved?
We're not going to get into it.
I remember listening to that voicemail.
We're not getting into it. We're moving on.
That's
moving
hilarious.
on. Privatized. Anyway,
I'll say this. I'm glad we decided to take our show that we created.
I think we would have eventually.
I know.
But yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure it would have benefited more if we had kept it on other platforms, views-wise and whatnot. But it just felt so much better to take it, and if it's gonna die, it's gonna die in our hands. God damn it!
It's like it's on Pirates of the Caribbean when he's on the post of the ship that's sinking.
Yeah.
That's us. We're both just on both ends of it, and we're just waiting to see how long this thing can go until we just dip off. Into the water.
Look, every show that goes on for 20-something years, the views go down, and down.
Sure,
you know what I mean.
Unless you reinvent it.
Yeah,
which is tough to do after 360 episodes.
I mean, at some point, we probably should have retitled the show.
Yeah.
At
this point, who knows though?
We could just be. I mean, do you even put it in the title?
What? Wanger Show 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just like TWS.
Thought about that.
Yeah.
Thought about that.
But what if Wanger really?
Yeah.
Whose idea was that?
I wonder if that's on like a do not promote list on YouTube.
Maybe.
If we call our show the Dick Show, there's no way we'd get flagged. We'd absolutely get flagged for it.
Well, no, I mean,
so if they're
we could fight him. My name's Richard.
Exactly. Yeah, that works out. So I wonder if it'd be in that ballpark.
Kyle says I miss Brian's crossword puzzle streams.
Those are legit great shows, and I wish he did more than 5 of them.
He just doesn't have the work ethic for that, or at least he didn't.
That's a bit harsh. I wouldn't say work ethic.
He didn't have the work ethic.
I was going to say motivation. That sounds worse.
It's he did. Yeah. Brian didn't like to
commitment. Maybe
Brian
that's a better word.
/ doesn't like to do the work.
Well, hold on now. I feel like he's not even here to defend himself.
All right, fine.
You know where he is?
Yeah, he's in Catalina.
Yeah, he's in Catalina right now.
Didn't have to work hard for that. Yeah. Didn't work hard to tell us about it. No, he did tell us about it.
He did, yeah.
And trust me, we wanted to go.
Yeah, we did.
We did want to go.
We heard no details of when he was going or where he was staying.
Apparently, they wanted just to be themselves.
They wanted to have their anniversary be about themselves.
It's a little weird.
That's a thing. Okay.
It's a little weird.
Whatever. But
I'm not normally a type to be like, wow, I didn't get invited to this thing. Like some people are with weddings.
Yeah.
Name all the people that were upset that weren't invited to your wedding. Go.
Ooh, no, I don't want to be that guy.
But you thought
there was a good amount.
There's a good amount
for my wedding.
Okay,
there were 2 or 3 that I can think of off the top of my head that were legit upset.
And I'm thinking of people in our space.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think
I'm
no.
Moving on.
I'm not
brushing past it.
Can I text you, or can you text me, and I won't say? I know one of them for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'll just type it. Hold on. All right.
Because I was thinking also family members, because I'm sure, or friends that you haven't talked to in a minute.
Here are 2 that were for sure upset.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, really? The second one?
The second one for sure.
Oh, what a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I remember being like, I've never hung out with you, dude.
What the fuck?
Anyway.
It was a dude, by the way. I wasn't calling Who's the third one?
Well, I'm not going to type it out again. I'm trying to remember for sure.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I don't want those 2 I remember for sure were upset.
Yeah. The first one you showed me, I knew.
Yeah.
But the second one, that's amazing.
Yeah.
The
balls.
Like
a couple passive aggressive things that person would give me every other week, and I'm like, all right, dude, whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
anyway.
Yeah, and he's in your life now. You know what I mean?
I haven't talked to that guy in years. Yeah. Just think it makes sense, buddy. Anyway.
I don't think I've ever been upset for not being invited to a wedding. Because first of all, I get invited to all of them.
There was one well, in hindsight, I guess I shouldn't have cared. There was one that I was bummed I didn't get to go to.
Bummed is different than
not like offended, because as someone who's had a wedding, I know how tight those guest lists are, and it's expensive the more people you invite.
Look, listen, technically, I'm bummed that I haven't been invited to every wedding all the time.
Is it wrong that I'm bummed that you're not having a wedding that I can go to?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But you're not like...
I'm pretty upset about it.
I had a wedding. Why aren't you having one?
I blocked out all my vacation days for this, and now I'm told I'm just not allowed to go to Italy with you? Okay, whatever.
Oh, yeah. No. All
right.
Oh, I've had to, put my... because my brother and my sister-in-law had to drop out. And then, so I had to put my foot down.
It's 2 open spots for Cody.
I said, no. I'm like, no. Yeah. That doesn't mean the gates are open. Yeah. Anybody, no.
Brian just said he wasn't invited. So that's...
Ryan, he's the one that's trying to get in. I'm like, hey, if one can't go, you can't go. Yeah, because that's just another... I mean, this. I could tell you off camera.
Yeah. Wedding planning is wild, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately for us, it hasn't been too crazy. But yeah, it's definitely a lot, and trying to organize. We still have to kind of just like organize, like how we're getting out there. Not even that, but like
probably by plane.
Cody. Oh, Cody.
Which one is it? Yes.
Right. Cody, we're taking a boat. No, we're not.
I've been following this TikToker guy has been coming into my feed where he's like, day 18 of sailing out in the Pacific Ocean. Hey guys, this is how I navigate. He's like going around, he's showing how his fucking sailboat works. I'm like, how are you getting signal out here?
Where is his sailboat, by the way?
It's in the Pacific Ocean.
Oh.
I don't know where.
Stay away from Gibraltar. Jabroni?
Jabroni?
Stay away from Jabroni. Wherever
the Rock's music, sail the other way.
Wherever the hell those orcas are.
Is that what's going on there?
Yeah.
Are they Pacific? Yeah, I guess so. They're up like the north.
I think
kind of by like northwest, right? That's where the orcas are.
Northwest, east, south.
Yeah. All directions.
They'll fuck up them rudders, man.
Yeah?
They'll kill you.
Okay.
They're called
killer whales. I wasn't going to go out there, but I appreciate you giving me the warning.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
Yeah, I don't like being on a boat out there with like where you can't really see anything around. Like I'll take a boat to Catalina because I can see the coast, but I'm not going to go out to the ocean. It's not for me. Not for me.
No.
That being said, I'm fascinated by deserted islands. I think I look up random islands all the time on Google Maps. You ever do that?
It's weird.
That's not weird.
It's a little weird.
It's interesting is what it is.
That's what you do?
Yeah.
You give me shit for rewatching movies. You're over here on Google Maps.
I'm trying to understand the world that we live in, Christian. Okay? I don't think that's so wild.
Circular. There's a curvature. It's full. It's 90% water.
That's what they want you to think. Yeah, don't you want to explore that water?
No.
Don't you see if there's any little specks of land on there we can just hang out?
Although I did see
a coconut.
I did. A what?
A coconut.
Okay.
Crack open one of those bad boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bad boys. I did see a video of what the Earth would look like if all the water had completely evaporated.
That's wild.
And it's just we're all just on mountains. We're all just on giant fucking mountains. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd all die, but it's pretty cool.
It's cool topography, you know.
It's a good word.
I struggled through it, and I got through the word okay, but I was scared as I was saying it that I was going to fuck it up. What?
Patty said they're killer whales, not lifer whales.
It's true. It's true.
Put
they're not loving whales.
Put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah. Know what you signed up for. Come across those bad boys.
You know what
I look up like I just totally interrupted your segue.
I don't know where I was going with it. Go.
The fucking all the islands on like the Catalina chain. You never like look up the other ones?
I don't think there is.
They're not like right next to Catalina, but if you go up like a few miles,
we talking like
there are like other ones. Yeah. The Cayman Islands?
What are those? Mortis? Is that what we're talking here?
The 5 deaths, of course. Yeah, there's dinosaurs on there. It's a lot of fun. Check it out.
Okay. Yeah. No, I've been to there must be somewhere up on this island chain, and then I don't know the rest of the line.
I keep thinking you're trying to segue. I'm like, oh no, you're just quoting the movie. Okay, sorry about that.
I was trying to quote The Lost World Jurassic Park, the best Jurassic Park sequel. You're going to sit there and tell me Jurassic World
We're going to sit here and have the same conversation again?
Jurassic World is better than The Lost World.
Yeah. It is.
Debatable.
Yeah, it is.
So where you go, JP, JW?
I feel like we've
rank them.
This.
Go ahead, rank them. Right. Rank those movies, Cody.
JP, JW.
Wrong.
Then
it's JP, then JP the book, and then
that's not a film.
In my eyes,
you said rank the movies and said, "Hey, why isn't your number 2 a book?"
I said rank the art.
That's not what you said at all.
I don't know. If that's the case, then I'm going the Super Nintendo Jurassic Park video game that you could not save.
Yes, that was a difficult one.
Fuck that game.
Yeah, that and the PS1 Lost World game were very difficult.
Yeah, based off the great sequel.
Of course, yeah.
I don't care about your ranking.
Thank you. I didn't want to fucking do it anyway.
Yeah, because you didn't want to put The Lost World over Jurassic World.
I already didn't do that.
It's number 3 then? It was
probably 3, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't want to finish this conversation. Let's talk about something else.
All right.
What are you watching?
Right now?
Roadblock there. Sorry about that. Just wanted to pivot out of the rankings discussion. Okay. Let's go back to numbers. Let's talk about math.
Hold on.
Ah, damn it.
Rampage and T-Rex San Diego is the greatest. Thank you, Rondo.
Cool.
Calrissian. Thank you, JP2. FS1138. Senior Film. Love Lost World. You're on a fucking island, bro. You're on one of the Los Cinco Muertes.
Did it?
You're going to be Muertes after this conversation.
I think you just said one of the 5 deaths, by the way. One of the Los.
I said it in Malcolm's.
Yes.
The Los Cinco Muertes.
Yes, you're just enunciating.
More love, by the way, for The Lost
movie
World.
Sucks.
More love for The Lost World. Keep it going.
No.
Who all prefers The Lost World as the superior sequel in the Jurassic Park world franchise.
Who would have thought third place would enrage you so much?
I'm not enraged.
Your podium.
I'm passionate.
You're still on the podium, buddy. You're still thanking the sponsors. I mean,
speaking, you want to talk about podiums?
All right.
Graduation, speeches.
Get there. Oh, there we go.
Let's talk about homemakers, son.
Oh, boy. We're way too excited to be talking about this, as I'm realizing now.
There's really not much else.
Optics there aren't good. Yeah.
Yeah, what are your thoughts,
Kicker
Cody?
for the Chiefs had some interesting
Harrison
thoughts.
Butker.
That's the first time I've ever heard him speak.
I think
not a great first impression.
No,
gotta tell you.
No, not great. Why don't you? Thank you, FS1138. The T-Rex ate a dog. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fire.
Hilarious.
Why don't you go ahead and explain what happened with this Harrison Butker fella?
He was given a commencement address at a religious college.
I think it was a Catholic college.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but yes, religious. Fair to say.
And just spouted out some of his beliefs, which appealed to some people, maybe not others. Most.
The irony of this guy to give a speech to graduates. Yeah, I
can do this too.
Assuming that there are females in that audience.
You didn't just assume. He directly spoke to them. Yeah.
And he straight up said, your life does not start until you're a mom, until you're a wife.
Not directly, but basically what he said.
It's pretty much what he said. And he went on to say, we need to take that back. We need to go back to a time, basically.
Yeah. And then
this is my favorite.
Pride Month into it. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah. Didn't he mention something about Biden and COVID and shit? Like, yeah, I don't know. He just like someone's got to read these scripts. It was like a 20-minute speech or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't care what happens to him. I don't think anything will happen to him. No. If you want to
hell of a leg.
If you want to talk about football players doing bad stuff and nothing happened to them, this is the least amount. He's a terrible.
Yes, bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if he's a terrible person.
Yeah,
he's got really shitty and outdated point of views.
Yeah.
There are some theories about him that I've been seeing on TikTok. People have looking into him, and it's just look into it. It's fucking hilarious. That's all I really care. Let's continue to make fun of the guy.
Have some fun.
Yeah. And also what he's saying. Unfortunately, there's probably guys out there that are like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, brother. Let's bring it back."
His jersey was the #1 selling jersey this past week.
Yeah,
which happens.
It's a bit unfortunate
when these things happen.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
But yeah, I just keep pounding on him. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous. He would not put The Lost World as his second favorite Jurassic Park movie.
Ooh.
He wouldn't watch any of them because he'd be like, dinosaurs weren't real. He probably would reject that. And I think the funniest part about all of that is that when you look into him, his mom is like a physicist.
Right.
She's like a fucking scientist.
Right.
Or not. I don't even know if she's a scientist, but she has she's a
made
scholar.
Money doing stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just fascinating. And it's also it's really easy for someone to say that who's a millionaire.
Yeah. Nothing surprises me anymore. And I guess it's all just exhausting. I'm over it, man.
Okay. You're over it?
Yeah. Great kicker though. He can really
make
some PATs.
Just be quiet and kick. That's another funny
kick through the uprights.
That's another funny thing that I saw. I think it was it Laura Ingraham that had said that on Fox News about LeBron?
To LeBron? Yeah. I think that was her.
Because there was a video of her defending Harrison Butker, being like, "Now why are they gonna say all this thing about a good Catholic boy saying all these great things?" And it's just where do you draw the line? So LeBron speaking about something that's very important that was happening at the time, you're gonna say shut up and dribble? I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, it's Fox News too, so it's just it's all trash.
Yeah.
It's all trash.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, pretty funny. And his last name's Butker. Didn't he win the Super Bowl last year?
He himself won the Super Bowl. Is what you're saying?
he got
the ball. He's won a couple Super Bowls.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Lost to the Bucks though. No one wants to talk about that. See how it is. It's fine. How's your coffee?
Homemaker. It's delicious. It's my third one today. I shouldn't have done it, but it's good.
Did I see you pouring creamer in there? I thought you were done with creamer.
I
you
do.
Lying whore. How dare you? It's a bit excessive on my part.
Okay.
A little extreme.
I still drink creamer.
Yeah, you do.
Harrison Butker got me but I did switch to almond, But this most recent one I had was like a regular French vanilla, whatever. Because I was out and I went to the liquor store. I grabbed it.
Okay. So you. Just
what
else?
You're
a liar.
What
you're
else?
A liar is what you're saying.
What else?
Yeah.
Fucking creamer police over here. Space Wolf sent in a super chat. Thank you, Space
Police
Wolf.
That's a good band name. Sorry,
that's pretty good. It's a punk band right
Creamer
there.
Police.
Space Wolf sent a super chat. Hey guys, I've been updating myself a bit after being after being injured, just showing some support,
Space
love,
Wolf.
and community. Bless and hang on. Thank you, Space Wolf. I appreciate that. I hope you're feeling okay.
Yeah.
Give this
better,
a heart.
man.
I'm gonna give this a little heart.
Can you give hearts? Oh, look at that.
And a like.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I can't like it. Okay. All right.
Don't look at that then. Jeez. Oh, you're getting multiple hearts. Look at that. We're just us playing with the buttons in the chat.
Don't go into the long grass. Elizabeth C. It's Jurassic Park, then Velocicoaster.
I haven't been on it.
I haven't been on it either.
Heard it's fun.
Yeah, I heard it's great.
Yeah.
All right. Rondo says the T-Rex ate.
Rajon Rondo's in the chat.
Rondo Calrissian.
Oh, okay.
He ate David Kep.
Yeah. Just because like things happen doesn't make it like great.
Wow.
Like, you can't just little winks at the audience doesn't make it like wonderful.
Did I say that?
I mean, that's what that scene was.
Yeah, it's a wink to the, that doesn't define the movie.
Move up a spot in the rankings.
Oh, the Mosasaurus.
Like, what's the rest of the 99%.
The Mosasaurus ate a great white. I love this movie. 10 out of 10. Is that what you're saying?
That's literally what I'm not saying. I'm saying if I was following that same logic, that would be my logic for
break it down to
Jurassic
me.
World.
Give me
I
the
hate
point
this so much.
Give me the points. What makes Jurassic World better than The Lost World?
It's just a better, more entertaining story.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I said it.
Wow.
You asked me the question and I answered it.
Wow. Okay.
Doesn't mean Lost World is bad. Some great shit in there. There's also some bad
amazing stuff. Oh, okay.
I'm not doing this.
Okay.
We've had this conversation for 8 years on this show.
All right.
Over it.
That's you. That's on you.
Over it.
You have to live with that. That's on the internet forever.
That I ranked Jurassic or Lost World third on the rankings. Okay.
The stuff that you're saying, it's going to come back to you in a couple years.
I'll ask you to privatize this video and make sure that this doesn't get out in case I get canceled because of this movie take.
Is that a reference?
No, I'm just.
Oh,
everything's a little wink, wink.
Everything. Okay? God, the movie's not a wink, wink.
Sometimes
by the
I just
way.
want to talk to you.
It's a simple rescue mission. What's so complicated?
Okay. Now, FS1138 here, all caps, says 2 T-Rexes ripped a man in half, Cody.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a thing that happened.
Yes, it defines the movie.
It defines the movie.
Yes, there are 2 T-Rexes
ripped in half. If that defines your movie, that proves my point entirely.
No, you've got no point. Your point is round. What are you watching?
Your point needs some sharpening, Cody.
What are you watching?
What did I watch? Are you pivoting to other
you
stuff?
asked me what I'm watching. I'm asking what are you watching?
I saw a couple films. I saw Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
It was actually quite good.
It was, right?
Yeah.
Now, where do you rank that?
Probably the same as you. You had what, 4th out of the new ones, or 3rd out of the new ones? I think.
I actually have my ranking of all the Planet of the Apes on my letterbox.
You have multiple lists on your letterbox. You have like little things?
I started doing ranking either franchises or filmmakers. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to see some?
No, it's okay. We'll wait till it's ready.
Okay.
We'll wait till you have a bunch ready to go. Man.
I do have a bunch ready to go. I'm waiting.
I have years of prep. I've been waiting for you to ask me about these lists.
I'm waiting for M. Night's new movie to come out to put out my M. Night ranking.
Fair. That'll be fun.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah. Where's Brian's letterbox? Because last week we learned that he has one, and I had searched for him and I couldn't fucking find him. So I think he just has a private little account that he has his own little rankings of, so he can laugh about his own opinions and be like,
I don't think he would go out of, again, he doesn't have a work ethic. I don't think he would go out of his way to rank stuff.
The man has a work ethic.
Well, yeah, everybody has work ethic.
Yes.
But like you said, he doesn't have motivation.
More so commitment, I think is what I'm saying. Commitment to the thing that he did.
You're walking on thin ice, pal.
I'm trying.
You're reaching.
You're over here.
You're reaching.
What do you say?
I'm being a true friend and saying who our true friend is. You are hiding behind a glass.
I'm defending Brian here.
No, I'm not saying I'm defending him. I'm just saying I'm being a true friend.
You're just being honest, is what you're saying.
Being honest. I'm being Brian. Okay. Brian is very honest.
Okay, if he wasn't on his anniversary trip right now, I would call him and be like, hey, Brian, is this an offensive thing to hear?
I think you should still call him.
What's stopping you, Cody? It's still just the same act of just
maybe this makes sense.
Phone.
Brian wants to work on stuff that Brian wants to do.
Sure. No, he likes to work on stuff that Nah, I don't want to go there. He's not here. I don't want to just talk about him like that. Right. Anyway,
I mean, we love him.
Planet of the Apes, solid movie. Had a fun time.
Yeah, it's pretty good
shit. Mm-hmm. I see what you mean when you said like you're excited to where the franchise is gonna go because when it ended, I was like, "Ha!
Yeah,
I like this. This is some good shit."
I hope they don't. There's two things that I hope they don't do. I mean, well, one, Proxima Caesar is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I want him to be around.
Yeah, so fun.
Do you know about evolution?
Because obviously Koba was not really a reoccurring villain. Like he makes a very short appearance in Rise. He's the main villain in Dawn, and he makes an appearance in War. But yeah, I would like if Proxima Caesar would just be a constant, villain throughout these things, But the way that they kind of set up, I kind of see where they're gonna go. Who will be like the main villain or villains in the next one? So, it could be pretty cool to see how it goes.
Yeah.
There was one thing about it that I was bummed about. Another character, I was like, no, but I think they could easily.
If it's who I'm thinking of, there might be.
I know there's something in the credits.
Did you stay for the credits, Christian?
Well, in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, there was something in the credits too, and that did not.
Is every one of those movies going to end that way? Like, who is this breathing?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh boy,
that could be like the one we're talking about for Dawn could be like a retroactive fix. Like, oh no, the idea of Koba lives on or something. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, no, glad you saw it. It's pretty good.
Then last night I saw the TV Glow.
Oh yeah,
you heard about this? You read about this?
that one looked kind of strange, but like intriguing.
I don't know if. I mean, I think you'll like it.
It's an A24.
Yeah, it's not a horror movie. I really don't feel. And I don't like that like AMC lists as a horror movie, and like people are kind of calling it one. It's very much just like a sort of psychological coming of age / stress ball, basically.
It kind of reminded me of a mixture of that one Candle Cove thing that you
elements of that,
and then weirdly enough, My Soul to Take by Wes Craven.
I don't believe I saw that.
Oh, okay. There was like a weird vibe because like all these kids like have powers or something like that in the trailer. No,
in the show that they watched.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, like, and My Soul to Take, which it's not a great movie, but there was something about those 8 kids. There was something like special about them, so it kind of like gave me those vibes a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'll have to see that movie, but this one's
you really don't have to.
Yeah, this is pretty solid. It's the second one from Jane. I forgot
Fonda.
I forgot their.
Whoa,
last name.
She's doing horror now.
I forgot their last name. Schoenbaum or something like that.
They're like a non-binary filmmaker. Yeah,
trans.
Trans.
And the first one they made was We're All Going to the World's Fair, I think it was called. That one was pretty solid. That kind of falls into the recent trend of like indie horror where like it's a lot of long shots on like stuff and some people would be like nothing's happening and shit like that. But I think the vibe and the tone of that one are really solid, and I liked and particularly the last 20 minutes of that movie I thought were really great. So I was excited for this one.
Schoenbrunn?
Oh, it was close.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Damn it. So I was excited for this one. Okay. Pretty solid. Good stuff. Yeah. Don't have too much thoughts. Great soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited to see what they do with their next movie.
Emma Stone is a producer. Wow.
Yeah. I think her and her husband, were producers on it.
His name is Jesse. No, it's not. No, I was thinking of Kirsten Dunst.
I think it's Dave something, isn't it?
Dave Portnoy?
No.
Dave McCary.
That's what it is. I don't think she's married to Dave Portnoy.
No.
Founder of Barstool.
Whoa. I just saw a name that's in this movie.
Yes.
What?
You're talking about our boy Fred Durst.
Yeah.
I shit you not, Christian. Unrecognizable. Because I didn't realize it until I looked up the movie afterward. And I was like, holy shit, that was him.
Whoa.
Now that you're looking for it,
you'll
see him. But I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
And he's good. Small little part.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
But he's good.
Did he? Because I know he directs.
Yeah, he has directed in the.
Has he past, acted in his directing?
He's acted before. I don't know if he's done both at the same time.
Does he say chocolate starfish at one point?
I don't. He only has like 2 or 3 lines, I think, in the whole thing.
Oh, okay. He's like 4th villain on here.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of people in the movie. It's very much an isolated little thing.
Justice Smith and
and he's really good in it.
Okay, I like him. Yeah,
but yeah, it's it's a, I don't want to say difficult movie to watch because, I mean, it's a stressful watch given what happens with the plot, but I think it's, I don't know, I really like the tone of it. I mentioned the soundtrack's fantastic. Mm-hmm. It's good stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Reaper says, I saw the TV glow. I was the only one in the theater at a late night showing. Honestly, found it pretty spooky, especially under those circumstances.
Yeah. There are horror elements, but again, like it's more so about like self-discovery and maybe like the darkness of that, you know, about, you know, I don't want to spoil too much, but you can see the parallels that they're making here.
Okay. And, because they definitely market it as like a horror movie, but I'm sure that's probably the best way that they can market it.
The way it's one of those movies where like, then this happened last night. There were like 8 or 9 people in the theater, and it ends and it gets that, you know, like type of like, well, that was what we watched type thing. That sort of frustrating things that audiences do sometimes with these like A24 movies and shit like that.
But, I saw someone.
But I liked it a lot.
I saw a TikTok call A24.
Nice.
He's like,
was it an AI?
No, it was like a guy. He was like complaining about, I think, A24 movies or horror movies in general. And it's like, it's the thing with all these A24 movies. And like everyone in the chat's like, who calls it that? That's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, maybe check it out.
All right. Emma Stone out there producing.
Yeah. It's had quite a year, huh?
Making the moves.
See what you're doing.
Kinds of Kindness.
There we go.
I saw that last week for work.
Good for you.
It's a Yorgos movie, baby.
Okay.
It is the most Yorgos of Yorgos movies.
So this is an anthology joint?
Yeah. Okay. It's like 3 hours long.
Really?
Not 3 hours. It's like it's 2:45. Yeah.
That's why I don't watch your stuff that much.
It's long. But it's fucking wild. I was thoroughly entertained.
Okay.
I think I loved it.
Okay.
I do think I loved it. I mean, because it was at Cannes this weekend, which we'll talk about Cannes. Yeah. And I was very happy and excited to see that a lot of people were praising this movie because it's out there. First of all, Jesse Plemons, just like fucking scene stealer. He's like the main in every single one for the most part.
Is it a spoiler to ask how many segments we have and how long the segments are?
I don't know how long the segments are, but there are 3 segments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got a good chunk.
Yeah, so it's like
50, 2.5, 3 hour movie.
Really long short films.
Yeah,
okay.
One.
Yeah. Okay. I could see where people will be like, what's the point of having this small anthology? Like, because there's, I mean, I'm not going to get, because this movie's still like a month away, but like, I don't know. You have to like see it for yourself. But this just felt like the most him. It felt like a good combination of all of his previous movies, just like in 3 separate things.
Okay.
And maybe it'll ultimately be like the ultimate, like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna watch this segment tonight, or maybe I'll watch this one, because it's just like after the first one, I was like, whoa, what the fuck, and then it ends, I'm like, what, and then it goes on to the next one, and the second one's even crazier. The third one's probably the most tame one out of the bunch, but it's just so fun because it's basically the same cast in each segment.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Right. I think that makes me more excited.
Yeah,
I figured like Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons would be in it for like 20 minutes.
No, they're like in each. Emma's not in it as much as I thought she would be. It's like the first 2 segments are very like Jesse Plemons heavy, and the third one is like mostly Emma.
Okay.
But yeah, like Willem Dafoe is just amazing. Margot Qualley, great. Margaret, is it Margaret?
You keep calling her Margot. It's just something that you do.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Yorgos. Maybe I'm biased because I like his shit.
Do you see it being like a mixed reception? It seems like you're
I think audiences
will
be kind of turned off.
I don't think you can get an anthology thing to like catch on like that with.
Yeah, even going into it, I was like, oh, like I want like a but it's so. I think people will talk about it. It's gonna be. It's a good one to talk about because there's just like some weird, crazy shit in it, and yeah. But
the only like drama one that I can see in recent years, in recent, I mean, I guess 11 years ago. It doesn't quite count as an anthology, but like Place Beyond the Pines, where it's like in like 3 specific different parts. I feel like that one, even though I don't think it did like gangbusters, I feel like that one.
But that is also still contained. Like that is all like that's a major. Like nobody really.
It's one big story throughout.
Yeah. Basically. It's just like, Oh God, I remember. I do love that movie, but I remember when we get to the third, I was like, oh fuck, we're doing this. Like we're going. I feel like we've gone through all these other ones, but I get it. This one, it's just like story 1, story 2, story 3. But yeah, I can't think of like. I mean, the VHS movies, those are like, but they're not in theaters, so I guess.
Yeah, I mean, and that I don't know. Horror, I think, lends itself, better to that, but.
I mean, fuck, man! I want this dude to do a straight horror movie. He's like on the cusp. Like even Killing of a Sacred Deer was like the closest he's gotten to a horror movie. Like I want him to go full, because his next one, I think he's doing like I think it's like a sci-fi adaptation of something. I think
assuming Emma Stone's in it.
It's Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons. I'm pretty sure. I think they just announced that too. But I think it's based off of something, and it's like, I think the premise is like they think the president is an alien, so they try to kidnap him or something like that. I think it's something weird and crazy, but yeah, I just want to see him do like straight horror, because like dude spits fire.
Okay.
So
I saw someone, this is a completely different filmmaker, but someone suggested Luca, oh God, his last name. Challengers guy.
Yeah.
He should do a Marvel movie, and I was like, that actually would be fucking incredible. Like, if they actually let him do his thing, seeing what he do with Challengers and, like, bringing that energy to it would be insane.
That movie's streaming now, too. Not streaming,
like
but
for
it's
a rent?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You gotta check it out.
I know. I've been... So I need to see it.
I'm on Challengers TikTok right now. Cinema.
I'm trying... I see stuff pop up, and I'm like, get away. He's another one, too. Luca and Yorgos. I'm like these guys are like, they have their style. They tell some fucked up, crazy movies.
Yeah.
But he's Luca's done his horror. It's Suspiria.
Yeah.
Bones and All can be kind of horror-ish.
Horror
I think I like Bones and All the most. But yeah.
Not necessarily horror related, but I have some bad news to share, Chris.
Oh no.
So the liberal media was telling me that there was a new trailer for A Quiet Place, day 1, that came out online. So I saw a couple movies this past week. Excited because I can finally see this new trailer in the theaters.
Fake news?
Both movies, I got the same fucking first trailer again. What is going on with this marketing for this movie? Guys.
Didn't they? I thought they did have a second trailer.
There was. Why aren't they showing it?
Maybe.
John Krasinski, look, I know you had a busy week, busy few weeks. You got a movie just coming out. You got to jump in here. What's going on with this trailer? Show the new one. I was in an IMAX screening of Apes, Christian.
Okay. Apes is a couple weeks old.
No, that trailer came out that week of. I remember being excited because that came out, I think, earlier that week, and then Apes came out later that weekend.
Right.
And I was perfect. Right. It's synced up very perfectly here. And now I got the same damn one in a larger fucking aspect ratio. Ridiculous. What?
Now, I know how much you love blaming the libs. Okay? This is like your thing.
He said sarcastically for new listeners.
Well, okay. This could be sort of okay. Let me put this in terms for you, like better fitting for you, someone like very conservative, like imagine you show up to a voting booth to vote for your president, your next one, Donald Trump. Sorry, I keep going
too far.
Yeah, but imagine you go there and they're out of ballots. You can't vote.
Okay.
Do you blame the government, the system, for not having the ballots, or do you blame the individual post office or wherever you're voting?
Are you suggesting that the movie theater industry ran out of digital files for this?
I'm saying your specific movie theater is default, not the system.
I'm not opposed to that theory because I've had some bones
what I'm trying to say is
particular theater
you need
lately.
to do mail-in voting because it's so much easier. And apparently that was a huge issue for a lot of elder people.
Yeah, it was. I keep squeaking this thing. I'm so sorry. Just, it's a habit. I don't know if your analogy there really works, but I kind of see what you're going for.
You mentioned the libs, and I just wanted to go there.
You just wanted to stick with it.
Yeah. I'm trying to show them who you really are.
I would like to see more than the same 2 minutes from this movie. Very loud trailer, too. It's just...
I kind of like it because I don't want to see more because I'm excited to see the movie.
Sure. I'm with you there in general. It's just when I'm seeing the same damn thing. Why don't you just stop showing the one trailer every time? Just don't show a trailer.
Why don't you just go complain?
What are that going to accomplish?
You don't know.
No one's going to listen to me.
I don't know.
I'm just a straight white man. You know what's gonna happen.
They like to complain.
What's gonna happen?
They like to tweet airlines all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's ridiculous.
I'm very sorry that happened to you.
Needs to be changed. I'll vote for whichever presidential candidate vows to get a new I botched the joke. Quiet Place trailer in theaters.
Okay. You gotta be careful. That might be RFK.
Yeah.
He's in with the youths.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a good body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The brain, not so much. That's had some.
Hey,
gone through some.
They
stuff.
didn't eat his brain. He said they ate the brain, but the doctors were like, "No, that's not true."
Sounds exactly. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Back up.
Because they found this was like years ago the worms in his brain.
Yeah.
He said that the brains were eating the worms were eating his brain, but the doctors were like, no, they were just in his brain. They weren't actually.
They were just chilling.
Yeah.
Okay. Not eating him.
No, but that's the funny thing. He was saying like, no, they were eating my brain.
So what evidence does he have that the doctors don't have? Does he just not trust the doctors?
I don't know.
How does he believe that there's a worm in his brain?
Gee, RFK not believing doctors.
It would track.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, how do you accept that there is a worm in your brain if you're not believing the doctors?
Maybe it's a chicken and the egg kind of thing. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, listen, he's a Kennedy. I don't blame him for being paranoid, okay? I don't.
Fair. I get it.
But also, you put some disinformation out there.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that in 2012 there was a Deposition? Deposition.
Okay, we got there.
That there were worms in your brain at one point.
Kyle brings up a great point. What the hell did they feed off of if it wasn't his brain then? Do the worms not need anything?
Maybe
to survive?
they fucking ate each other. Maybe they saw his brain and were like, we can't even as us as worms, we can't.
We're not
do this.
worthy of eating this.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. To be fair, not to side with him, but I think that is like an issue that people can run into or have worms in your brain. I think there is like a larger conversation.
How does this happen?
That I don't. Well, with him, what was it like? I think. Well, I heard a joke from someone that was like, well, he probably got it when he went to a different country and he didn't get the proper vaccines.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That would track. But I forget.
So it's like a bacterial thing that
I think it was
turns into like a worm.
Because like he said like, oh, I eat a lot of tuna or something like that. I don't know if I don't know what he was doing, or he might have just like maybe drank from a fucking river. I don't know. I don't know exactly how he got it. Oh no, the tuna thing. I think he had like a lot of mercury in his body or something like that. He said you eat too much tuna.
Fascinating individual. Okay.
Yeah. But he's a Democrat, independent.
Okay.
He's registered. Well,
got it.
For voting purposes, he's an independent, but he's a Democrat.
Sure. Okay. That was Draco trying to leave.
And Draco's like,
He's like, I'm done with this political discussion, guys. There he goes. Looking excited. Oh, doesn't want to be picked up. And there he is. Look at that. Oh, man. Hey, I have a question. Do you watch X-Men 97?
Oh.
Should we? Because I don't.
I watched the first episode.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like literally on Sunday.
Okay. I've seen the first one, and I saw the one that everyone was raving about a few weeks back. I caught that one, so I skipped a couple.
Okay.
But I'm wondering if I should go back and watch it. Seems like the answer is probably yes, but...
Yeah, I might try to... I was trying to binge watch that all weekend so I could talk about all of it, but I only watched the first one.
You didn't have good enough work ethic.
No. Quick tangent.
No.
Someone did say... Hold on, let me find it. I thought it was
we just have so many comments on this show.
Patty Flynn said the Wanger Show being an example of something Brian doesn't want to work on.
I feel like he did for a while, though. I mean, 8 years is a lot to expect of a person to want to do something.
What did he work on, though?
I mean, I think just being here, is enough.
That is a lot of work, yes, to split the money evenly. Yeah, I watched the first one. I saw people raving, and I think because it ended, I was like, okay, I think now I'm going to... Because the old animated show I watched like here and there, not like religiously. I did watch the Spider-Man animated show, and they had their crossovers.
That one I did watch. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a big fan of that one. there was also there was a Fantastic Four animated. There was an Incredible Hulk one, and I think they all had their own little crossovers and whatnot. Was there a Fantastic Four, or they just showed up? I know they showed up in a Spider-Man episode.
Oh, remember I'm sure we've talked about this because we have nothing new to bring to the table these days. 360 episodes in. The MTV Spider-Man series.
Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris.
That was fun. That was one season?
Was that Neil Patrick Harris? Or Drake Bell?
Yeah, no, that was Neil Patrick Harris, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That was hot.
Yeah, I remember he referenced the X-Men in that one. I was look at this.
Okay. Yeah, because when this show was happening and people were jazzing over it, I was like, okay, maybe I'll give it a shot. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to go back and rewatch the old X-Men animated show. Got one episode in, I was like, I'm not going to do this. Because you don't have to, no.
Yeah, you brought this up before, with I think it was a Game of Thrones thing was the most recent example. You're like, I want to go back and watch the House of the Dragon season 1 before watching. I'm like, you don't have to do that,
Oh, I know, but I like to
recap specials.
I know. Well, okay, first of all, House of the Dragon compared to the old animated X-Men Saturday morning cartoon, completely different.
Not as serialized,
No, I mean, so what I did instead, I just watched a 30-minute recap of the whole thing. Boom, fun, easy. I could do that for the House of the Dragon, but I also don't want to. Okay. I want to relive that world. Okay. And also, I don't have a huge connection to that old animated show.
Was that one of our June shows, by the way, House of the Dragon? When's that one coming out?
Yeah, it's House of the Dragon, The Acolyte, The Bear, and The Boys all in 1 month.
The Bear, The Boys, The Dragon, and The Jedis.
Okay. The Jedis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, I watched the first episode, and out of all of the things that happened in that first episode, what do you think my mind went to in terms of wow, this is cool?
I don't remember enough of it to really think. I don't know.
I immediately thought, wow, Cyclops is fucking cool.
Yeah. Okay, that's coming back to me now.
Dude was using his beam to move from one spot. I was like, oh fuck, where? James Marsden, where was this? James Marsden was just a dick the whole time.
Did they ever bring in Cyclops? Oh yeah, what's his face was Cyclops in the
Ty
Sheridan, I think was the other
but again,
one.
They didn't really do anything with him either.
No, I mean a lot of characters, I guess, have to juggle these things.
Yeah,
we'll see.
And then I don't have they done this before? Gambit putting that pink energy shit on Wolverine's claws and then him using it. I'm like, oh, this is cool as fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that animation.
I kind of want to do a commentary on X-Men Origins Wolverine, by the way. Because I feel like people have been trying to claim that movie as no, this was good. And I'm thinking no, you were just young when it came out.
I just rewatched it. It's not.
Yeah.
It's a perfect commentary.
You just rewatched this? When?
I talked about this. I watched all the X-Men and you're like, Bryan Singer?
That's right. That one I'd be okay with you rewatching, though. That's not Bryan Singer directing.
What was his name?
What was it, Christian?
What's the director's name?
Yeah, Gavin Hood.
Gavin Hood?
Yeah.
Gavin Hood? Yeah, no, that would be a good one. We should.
Okay.
I think that's the appropriate one to watch before Deadpool Wolverine.
Check out Madden Web. We did a commentary for that one, by the way. We mentioned it, I think, in the pre-show, but it was a fun commentary. Good to be back in there.
It's on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
Join the Patreon, $5. You can watch it along with us. We have a good time.
Yeah.
It's a blast. It's the first commentary we've done in 16 years.
Yeah.
16 years.
Then people on our Discord also watched it on Friday at least. So check out our Discord, patreon.com/Wangers, guys.
All the perks.
Good group of folks that we talk
They're really fun.
Pretty much every day.
And we do a pre-show.
Yeah.
Before every single episode.
That's right.
That if you join the Patreon, you get access to.
Sometimes we have 5 people.
And maybe if you're one of these new people, you can actually watch the pre-show.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, X-Men 97. Go watch it. It's pretty cool. I've only seen one episode, but I want to watch more.
Pulling up thing. Christian. Hey, Christian.
Yeah, Cody.
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
No.
Cur.
Christian. I read a book.
Oh, here we go. Still convinced this isn't a thing.
Cody read a book.
Again.
So sit down and listen to him talk about the book.
Can you send me that audio isolated?
What? Just me screaming?
Yeah.
I got. Yeah. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah.
Okay. Because I might be able to use that.
Oh, that'd be fun. Stay tuned.
I might be able to use that.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Christian, this week, as I mentioned on my song there, this is a book that I'm reading for the second time.
I love a good second reading.
And we're going into, for the first time on this segment, a nonfiction book. We are reading The War for Late Night, the story of the Conan O'Brien, Jay Leno Tonight Show debacle back in 2010.
Yeah, I like that book cover.
I read this back when it came out, and then with just, I don't know, this year I was cleaning out the garage and I saw it in a box and I was like, holy shit. And I went through, I read 200 pages in one day.
Nice.
It's a fantastic read by Bill Carter. He just chronicled the whole fucking situation there. It is wonderful. Highly recommend it. Anyone who's either a Conan fan or you remember that wild week or two where all that was going down.
Yeah. I'll just watch the YouTube video that has a little documentary series on it.
That's fine too, I guess. But
no, who's Bill Carter though?
Bill Carter, he wrote he wrote the other one, the one on the late shift.
He's just some guy that covers this?
I think he's like a reporter as well.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Yeah, but this is wonderful. There's a lot of great juicy details in here from that time.
Any quotes from the either Conan or
most of the ones off the top of my head are the ones that are the popular ones for the book, like when Jay was like, why the fuck am I giving up half hour for this guy after all this was going on. The Jimmy Kimmel stuff. Do you remember when Jimmy Kimmel was on Jay Leno's show?
No. Or Fallon.
No, it was Kimmel.
Kimmel? Oh.
So while this was going on, Jimmy Kimmel did a show where he did the whole thing as Jay Leno. He had the hair and a giant chin.
Mm-hmm.
And then Leno had him on his show the following day, I think, in an effort to make it look make him look better.
Yeah.
And so they gave him all these softball questions. So Kimmel spun it back on him and totally embarrassed him on his own show. So there was all the behind the scenes of that. Oh yeah, it's online.
Okay.
You can find it. That was great. Yeah, just wonderful shit in here. It starts way back from when probably the early 2000s when Late Night with Conan was really peaking. Mm-hmm. So there's the decision to offer him the Tonight Show in the first place. That's all good shit in there. Yeah, a lot of behind the scenes players that are fascinating individuals. Wonderful book, The War for Late Night. Check it out, guys.
All right. So he wrote another book.
He wrote the original one that was about the Leno Letterman
right
transition when Johnny Carson retired.
Right.
And there's a movie on HBO about that as well.
Oh.
I think it's called The Late Shift or Late Shift.
Okay.
All same name as the book. So when this came out, people were like, "Oh, we're gonna get an HBO movie," but TBD. It's been
when did this
15
book come out?
years, 2010.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
So it's been a while, but I think a series would be pretty damn cool. But
that would be pretty sick.
Legality of it all, if
an Adam McKay.
Yeah.
Series.
Yeah.
Could be anybody.
Yeah, it could be anything. But I think it'd be really fascinating stuff.
Good companion piece with the Conan doc.
Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty much around the same time this book came out, I think, is when
it's one of my favorites.
Later that year. That documentary is fantastic.
Just shots of Conan just just sitting there.
Yeah.
Just it's great.
Yeah. But yeah, War for Late Night, guys. Check it out. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Where's your bookmark?
I don't need one because I read through it all. I'm one of those guys who also folds the pages. I know you're not supposed to do that, Yeah.
Wow.
I'm also reading another book right now, and I folded it, and I lightly closed the book over it to try not to have a crease on it. But
aren't you supposed to technically use this as a bookmark?
Is that what that's for?
Right?
I had no idea. That makes sense.
I mean, people do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Only if you're at the end of the book, though. Do you have to do the front of it if you're doing the other side?
I guess you can. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you're your own reader.
Yeah, I do read words.
Okay.
I read words, Christian.
Look at you reading. Are you at a book a month right now?
I'm doing pretty good, aren't I? I have 2 more in the queue. I just started another one, and then
in the queue,
in my own personal queue that I'm keeping in my physical book collection, Christian. Not this make believe list on Netflix that's sitting there and rotting. Yeah. So I got 2 more coming for you. I got one that's a pretty short book, so I'm hoping to have it ready the next week or 2. And then I just bought another one. So I'm looking forward to getting into that. But yeah,
I'm telling you, just get a Kindle, man. It's way
Reading's
easier.
Wild.
You will be able to read those. You just don't do that.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to get the sweat off this thing. Right
Okay. Sorry.
I wasn't wiping the lens.
I thought you were doing the lenses.
No.
I mean, they're pretty dirty.
I wouldn't do that to you.
No. Yeah, you got the edge.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
My vision is cloudy.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Books.
You aspire me. I want to read. I
aspire you?
Yeah. I haven't read in a hot second.
You got some page turners over there.
Yeah, I won't. I'll read my Kindle. Why
you have
would I read
all
a real
of
book?
Stephen King. You have, when I go to Barnes & Noble, and
I have
it's just the Stephen King section, I'm like, this is Christian's place right here. This is all of his books right here. But
I think I have 2 shelves worth of Stephen King's. Although when I do go on Barnes & Nobles, I get excited because they have all new paperback prints, like new art and stuff. I'm like, ooh. It's like that's going to make me want to buy this book that I've already read 1,000 times.
I almost got you.
Can you count how many books you've read more than once?
Ooh, not many.
There's not
that
many.
one of the Splinter Cell novels, as we just talked about it.
Okay.
The first one was just called Splinter Cell. Not based on, or not the same story as the game, completely different story.
Did the book come first?
I think they released it at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That one I've read a couple times. I want to say Animal Farm I read twice.
Okay. That's like a short read, too,
Yeah,
right?
that was a short one. But Of Mice and Men, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Read that in high school and
Great
college.
band.
Yeah. I think it's a Monsters and Men. It's the band.
No, there's a band called Of Mice and Men.
Oh, okay. Well, just saying. It's both. It could be both.
Sure.
We could both be right.
But you're also like, I think it's Monsters of Men.
Well, that's just the hipster
Run
in me
the
thinking you were referring to that
back.
one of those bands from the 2010s, you know.
Okay.
Monsters
All
and
right,
Men.
all right,
Remember them?
all right.
Whatever happened to them?
That I don't know. But Of Mice and Men are still active.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
What about you? You probably read a bunch.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I've read Frankenstein probably like 5 times. I've read Jurassic Park
I almost bought
3
Frankenstein.
times. Have you read it?
No. We got I think we got Animal Farm instead during that senior year of high school. Yeah.
Senior year. I read Frankenstein, I want to say my freshman. No. Sophomore, junior year.
Yeah.
Okay, not that far off. Jurassic Park, The Gunslinger, I've read like 3 times. Still don't get it.
No.
I think I've read twice.
I don't understand how you do that.
Because I read it when I was in high school, and then I wanted to reread it before the new movies came out.
Okay.
So that was my motivation. And then I was like, wow, cocaine was a drug back in the day.
It was, yeah. Still is, I'd argue.
Yeah,
Not that I have any experience with it.
True.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else. There's a couple of Stephen King books that I think I've reread a couple of times, but yeah.
Good on you.
Frankenstein. Read Frankenstein.
Yeah, I'd like to.
That is the reason
I'd
why
like
I
to.
do anything. Is that book?
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen King's On Writing. I've read that twice. Right. That is a fantastic book for anyone who wants to write to read. Read that shit.
To write to read. Okay, got it. I see what you said there.
Who wants to be creative? You don't have to just write. You do anything.
Are there any good books out that are nonfiction, like in like that one a bit about like current stuff? Like I know there's an MCU book out, but I heard like it isn't like a fully comprehensive one. Like they pulled some of their stuff. I don't know.
This has nothing to do with movies, but Serge Tankian just announced a memoir, or at least he has one coming out.
What was going on with him and getting a new They tried out a new singer?
Yeah, apparently they auditioned. They didn't say who. I want to know who. Like, who
it was me.
Yeah. Well, they said, though, like, the singer was good, but they couldn't really scream or anything like that.
Right.
Which, Serge doesn't scream a whole lot, but, he's got his growls. But, yeah, he said that there was a time where he allowed them to audition another singer, and it just never went through. And I can understand people wanting, maybe this could be like the Blank situation too, but like, I don't know, no disrespect to Tom, but like Serge is such a unique voice, and him and Darren, I guess it is somewhat similar because Serge and Darren are 2 completely styled singers. So are Mark and Tom.
Yeah.
Like when they harmonize, it's not really like harm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they're like 2 completely different things. So I can see that happening, but
it also happens with plenty of bands that like switch up singers and stuff.
True.
Van Halen, of course. Although everyone obviously agrees that David Lee Roth stuff was better.
Right. Well, Mark would think otherwise. I don't know.
I think he would agree exactly with what I'm saying.
I know he would too. Yeah. I mean, Iron Maiden, AC/DC.
Yeah. Wiley, the OC book. I was looking for that.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't find it. I was walking through the whole entertainment section. I'm like, where's Alan Sepinwall? Where's my guy?
Okay.
Couldn't find it. I'll keep an eye out there.
He also said History of SNL is a long book. That's really interesting.
It'd be a fun one.
I feel like Brian probably read that one.
He probably has it.
Yeah. I probably brought that one up, I'm sure.
I want to buy the book that Brian let me borrow.
And actually read it.
I'm sorry, that let me borrow, that he just threw on me and expected me to read, for the record. And when he's on, I want to do a book report of it. And it'd be like, look what I read. I just got this on my own. And like, but that's for...
See?
That would require him to be on the show.
Me and him were in the book club for. He didn't read it. He didn't finish it.
Yeah. Oh, I should do both on the same show.
I also read
Dead Zone.
I could... No, I don't... Oh, wait. I might have it physically. No, I don't think I have it physically. As you do.
Ooh, here we go. Nick Wade, Where Are Your Boys Tonight? The Oral History of Emo's Mainstream Explosion by Chris Payne has been... I didn't realize that was a thing, because there was... Another one I want to read is Meet Me in the Bathroom, which is about the Strokes and LCD Sound System and...
Strokes? Meet Me in the Bathroom? Nice.
It's their song.
Oh.
Yeah, they have a song called Meet Me in the Bathroom.
That was just a cheeky, okay.
And like Interpol and all those bands. I saw the documentary on Showtime, but I want to read the book, so... That's cool. There's an emo one. I didn't know there was one like that. Okay.
Patty Flynn brings up rumors of Linkin Park looking for a female vocalist.
You ready for another rumor about Linkin Park? That is interesting, though, by the way.
I've seen... wasn't there like an audition video or something like that?
I don't know about that, but there are rumors.
Rumor has it
that Derek from Sum 41 might be going to Linkin Park.
Sum 41's wrapping it up.
That'd
or
be
they
wild.
did wrap it up already.
They're on their farewell tour at the moment. Yeah.
But can he scream?
I mean, not to that level. I don't know.
I mean, who can? Actually, the female vocals, if these videos were the ones that I was seeing, maybe, I don't know if because like she's like singing with Mike. I don't know if they like collabed on
in
something.
This video that you're speaking of?
Yeah. And she fucking screamed. She did all the... I think they literally did... what is it? Wake Up? Is it Wake Up?
Giving Up?
Give It Up.
Yeah, Giving Up.
Giving Up.
About? I'm giving.
Yes, there we go. Not Wake Up. Yeah, Giving Up.
Wake Up is an Arcade Fire song. I know you're a big fan.
Oh,
once again, that's mentioned in Meet Me in the Bathroom.
Wake up now. Yeah. No. That would be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like Linkin Park to make... I don't know. It feels weird to say like I want them to make new music, but...
I mean, look, yeah. I mean, they've... Look, Foo Fighters found a drummer pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, every band's going to be different, you know, and it's really up to the band themselves, you know, to move forward with whatever they want to do. And I think especially now, because it's been a few years now.
Yeah.
Linkin Park has just been kind of dormant. And
I think he passed away in, 2017, I want to say?
Yeah, I think so. 2017, 2018? I don't know.
Something like that.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I know that they've released a song. I think it was just the one song that was like a cut song from Meteora.
Yeah.
Meteora.
Yeah.
But okay. That's pretty cool.
Anyway, but yeah, back to your System of a Down thing. It's an interesting situation. Take it by case basis, I guess.
How did you feel when Tom left and they got
I was fine with it because I was annoyed at that point. Because, like, as a fan, you're waiting years and years, you know, when they said we're working on a new album, it's going to happen, then you keep seeing this guy instead talking about, you know, working with NASA or the CIA and shit like that. And it's like, dude, great, but, like, all right, you're not making music then? Like, just leave the band if you don't want to do it. And so, like, it was more of, like, a relief. Like, okay, let's get going, you know?
Yeah, but, I mean, at this point, though, I think that is definitely, like, pretty identical to System minus the NASA stuff. Like, because Serge had his own solo stuff. I think he just released like another solo song. Like he's got a solo EP coming out. And I saw that
problems too, right? Didn't he?
I think he had health problems. Yeah. He's got a Patreon too. And I don't know why it has nothing to do with this.
Links in the description. You know, check
but yeah, I don't know. I might just be System of a Down is like quite literally one of my favorite bands of all time. So I don't know.
Yeah. It'd be tough.
It would be tough.
I get it.
And they're so much older now too.
Yeah.
They literally have not, because it's one thing, because when Blink came out there with California, that was like 5 years, like a 5-year gap from Neighborhoods.
Between albums, yeah.
The last album that System came out with was 2006.
Yeah, that's
almost
wild.
It's almost 20 years.
So even if let's say they hired him today, like you're looking at almost 20 years.
Yeah,
the gap.
They're still like, look, they just played live for Sick New World, I believe.
Right.
So they're still playing live. Good for them, but they're definitely past their prime. And even if Serge agreed, because I think he's literally the one holding things up, and I know that there was drama between them about like pay stuff. There was a couple things some things a couple years ago that had come out about like Darren holding some stuff back or whatever. I don't know. But even if they did come out with like a new album, I don't know if it would be, would it be good? They came out with 2 songs a couple of years ago, which was like a shocker. They were basically Scars on Broadway songs, which is Darren's side band with Serge. They were decent.
Wait. Oh, I thought you meant Darren's side band had Serge in it.
No,
I was like, wait, why don't they just call this?
No,
I see what you meant.
They're repurposed songs, basically. Because even Darren had a second album for that band. Yeah. Or maybe it might have been even the first one. He was like, yeah, this literally would have been a System album. But we didn't do anything with it, so I just recorded it as, their own thing. So
when I was looking into it, like it seemed like Serge was kind of encouraging them or like giving them the go ahead. He was like, "Yeah, replace me, like go for it, guys. I don't want to hold you back," which I thought was a nice touch because generally things like this, aren't build up situation. Like it's more rough and like.
But I think there's such a strong 4 that they're like, we can't and I think the majority of System of a Down fans would agree. Like, no, we can't do that. It has to be these 4 people.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Wild times.
I'm still saying I still hold true to it. We will never get a System of a Down album. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
I wouldn't say never.
It more than likely will not happen.
I have an even crazier. What the hell is going on with My Chemical Romance? Are they doing this or not?
I don't think they ever were.
They just released 1 song?
Yeah.
They just wanted to release 1 song?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to do it. Because I remember a couple years ago when they thank you, Taylor Davis, for pledging to our Patreon.
Oh, hey.
Taylor, shout out to Taylor.
They're looking for a Serge Tankian's Patreon. Though.
Oh, I'll do a whole commentary on Mesmerize, Hypnotize anytime. Yeah, I don't know. Because I remember, when they announced tour dates, they did like these teaser videos. I was like, we're getting a music video, we're getting a song. And it's just like, no, these are just tour dates.
Yeah.
They've been pretty quiet.
Yeah. They had a song, I want to say 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Because
it was like right around the same time, or maybe not the same time, because like Blink came out.
It was before. This is the only reason I can put this together. But we were at an appointment for Marissa, and it was before she was even pregnant with Griffin. Wow. So like, and he just turned 1 a few months ago. So it's like, Jesus, it's like a 2-year gap there, man. It's wild.
Hey, albums take a long time.
They do. I get it.
I don't think, but they've also never announced that they were making a new album.
Okay. We confirm that?
I don't remember them saying that they were.
Okay. Just that they got back together and they were going to play some shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're playing When We're Young.
They did
this year.
They were going to do Coachella before the Pandy shut it down, I believe.
Okay.
Right. That was the big one, and then they did some shows after that.
Yeah, but they're also not touring or anything either.
They did.
No, I mean like this year or anything like that. So,
who knows?
Let me Google and see.
I might go to an emo night. You want to go to an emo night?
When?
3rd week of June, I think, on a Friday. It's in Anaheim. House of Blues.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's do it, bro.
Let's see.
Them Instagram ads, man. I clicked on one to send to you guys because it was like a karaoke emo thing, and I was like, let me send it to the old karaoke chat. And I clicked on that once, and now on Instagram, all I get are just emo nights and karaoke shit. I'm like, they got me.
There you go.
They got me. But what? What's up?
I was looking up My Chemical Romance news 2024, and it just took me to My Chemical Romance updates on Twitter.
Oh no.
And this 2 days ago, it just says, we miss MCR.
Yeah, I bet. Don't we all?
There was a post from Mikey Way posting something about an amp. So he's doing music stuff.
So he's performing live?
Or maybe.
Or that could be in the studio. You never know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let me look at this. This is from, okay. Oh, Frank Iero got a new tattoo on his neck.
Okay, good for him.
It's a butterfly.
To look cool.
What is currently your favorite MCR song? Okay. much of an update.
Yeah.
In 6 months, we'll have a new MCR content when we were young.
I love the idea of this fan page being like, eventually we'll have stuff to talk about, guys. Promise.
Yeah. Welcome to the Black Parade has surpassed 750 million streams as of April 19th. That's
cool.
Yeah.
That'll hit a bill eventually.
Gerard's birthday was in April.
Happy birthday, Gerard. Yeah.
2 posts. 3 posts.
Oh, wow.
4 posts.
Oh, my God.
4 posts saying happy birthday.
Hey.
One at midnight. No, one at like 10 o'clock the night before. All right. So, yeah.
Shout out to MCR updates, man.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Where are you at, guys?
What else you got?
Yeah. That's it. We can go on to the thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I had an idea. Well, I don't know if I want to do this on the show. I've already started. Might as well. I was driving today, and I thought, and seeing if anyone would be on board with this. Okay, so we're almost done with our short film.
Yes.
And after that, we're going to submit it to festivals and shit like that. So I had an idea. And something like this has probably already been done. But...
You want to read their scripts and
give
advice?
Picture like a... No, please, ignore any advice I give you. It's called like the No Budget Film Festival. All right?
Yes.
So imagine like we started it, okay? Charged very cheaply, by the way, for submissions because some of these people are straight up ripping people off for submission fees. It's fucking
I just got I was going to tell you about an email I got today. Yeah.
But like it'll be a virtual one and like we do like a live stream of the ones that we select or whatever. And like it won't obviously we're a tiny little channel that didn't get any views, but I think it'd be cool to like considering like that's where we kind of started doing like these no budget short films. I don't know, just an idea I had. Would anyone want to do that?
It. Yeah.
Make a bunch of short films and then maybe just air it on the channel or something like that.
I like it.
Just a thought.
Okay. I like that idea.
I'll ponder it.
I've been thinking like when we did our last festival run for Scare Tag, it made me kind of want to do a documentary on that world and that life of just like not so much that, but you know, just like
about Film Freeway and all that.
Yeah, I want to do a Film Freeway documentary. No, about like independent filmmakers who are trying to break in, and they're just like in this, you know, they're just submitting. You know, like either we follow one filmmaker and their journey of making a short film, getting it into the festivals, or like of multitude, or like multiple. You know, and there's something cool and interesting there and it just showcases like how competitive and how hard it is, you know, because I don't know if film school like teaches like that side of it of submitting your short films and stuff like that.
They don't
so,
know.
You know,
and I don't think they should.
They still don't need to
making stuff,
but like having an awareness of it, because it's like you make your short film and things have definitely, because that's the thing, things have definitely like changed. Like before YouTube, it was probably submit to festivals, maybe not as easy as it is now.
Yeah.
But now it's open to this. You can literally just pay to get in these things, and then
pay to submit.
Pay to submit.
Yeah, not to get in.
Not to get in. But yeah,
which is part of the other side of it, where it's like, is it just a big money grab for a lot of these things?
That's what I think is like an interesting angle. You know, not that I want to tackle it from like an attacking perspective, because like we've very much
just looking at stuff.
Yeah, just like bringing awareness to it, and then shedding light on all these very hardworking independent filmmakers.
Yeah.
You know.
So again, if we did something like that, would anybody be interested in submitting a no budget, not low budget, like no budget short film?
Yeah.
It'd be like a rule you can't spend more than what, $500 on it or something like that.
Yeah.
And then cap it there, see what we got.
Yeah.
See what happens.
But when you submit it, we own the rights to everything.
Just know that.
Yeah. Every bit of dollar we make, we make off of that. No. That's our money. No, that's not true at all.
For legal reasons, you can absolutely submit your short film.
Yeah.
It's yours.
All right.
Cool.
Want to thank some people?
Let's do it.
Hey, we mentioned our short film. We mentioned our Patreon, patreon.com/Wangers. If you want to get your name shouted out every single week, join the Patreon today. Patreon.com/Wangers. $15 and up will get you a shout out. $3 will get you access to the Discord. $5 will get you access to commentaries. $15 gets you everything plus a shout out here on the show, and it's followed by a funny soundbite. Cody, are you ready? Yep. Aaron Woodley.
Okay.
Alec Relmer Young. Alexis Lopez.
I'm a basic bitch.
Arcadio Castellanos.
I'm a basic bitch when it comes to my Starbucks.
Billy Storley.
It's not just a boulder.
Bobby Mitchell.
It's a rock.
Brian Arsenal. fucking.
And they just start fucking.
Railing, dude.
Full penetration, Cody.
Full fucking. Look
Foley's and shit.
Look in his eyes. Look into his eyes. Brian D.
Pause. Did we get a Streamlab from Wiley that we missed? Real quick, because there's I don't want to wait until the end, because there's a thing I'm doing after the Soundbites that I don't want to miss. Streamlab.
Streamlab.
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
usually pop up.
Real quick. Sorry, guys. We're waiting for Wiley. Let's get this in.
All right, hold on. I got to log
Anyone
in.
who decides to actually give us money, we don't want to just ignore them here.
No.
Not intentionally.
And we can give it to it right after we finish this, too. We can shout it out.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
There might not be. There's a reason why.
I know. Give me a second.
Two-factor authentication, you know.
No, I don't even know. It's not even letting me log in. Okay, here we go.
Let's get there.
Give it a second, guys.
Yep. Gonna get there.
Okay.
Well, this is going to be a great question, and I'm looking forward to answering it. Here we go.
It's just like sup.
Yeah. There's like not even a comment.
Yeah.
It's just a donation.
All right, here we go. Come on.
Well, if you want to just comment the question here as well.
Oh, we got another one.
Well, okay, I'll do that one right now while you're pulling this up.
I mean, if you guys want to keep sending while we're waiting.
Patty says, thanks, guys. Here's some dirty Australian money. First time I've been able to watch live this year. Glad to finally make. This is the first time you're watching live this year. I feel like you're always in here, Patty, but happy to have you here. Thank you for the
Patty.
donation to the channel. Appreciate that a lot.
All right. Fine.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. This is the first one we got in a hot second on here. Hold on.
Look at that.
Recent events.
First one since July 2021, probably. What do we got here?
Let's see. Wiley, thank you so much for sending. It's not loading. I just saw it. Hold on. Now
Give it a second.
Wow, it is just not loading. Hold on. Send in your Streamlabs. Send in your super chats now.
Send in the question now in the live chat, and then
God damn it. It's literally not popping up.
All right, go to the live chat. Wiley, put it in there, and then we'll just read it there. Appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Moving on.
Okay. God damn it. All right. Sorry. I don't even know where I was.
Did you do Cindy? Brian King?
Brian King.
I like money.
Chris Jones.
I said if you feel it.
Yeah. Oh, God. Cindy Perez. Hi, Cindy.
Shout out to all the moms.
Connor Kennedy.
Is it just too hard?
Elena Marie 10.
Is it longer?
FS1138.
Hey guys, look, it's Caesar's winner.
Giuseppe.
They're gross looking.
He's looking
sometimes.
for it, man. He's like, where's the dick?
I got to know the dick to know. If you know the size of the dick, then that's the best context of the story. That's all about the storytelling.
It's one of the funniest things you've said. That's good. That's great.
Harley Payne.
La 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 vida loca. La 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 la.
Wow, it's really not letting me pull it up.
It's okay.
James Lavario.
La Mirada means the view.
Julia Connor.
That's the lefty loony lesbian liberal media.
John Noto.
No.
Justin Than Nguyen.
Make love or kill.
Don't remember the context of that at all.
Was that supposed to be like a fuck, marry, kill? But
Make love or kill.
Carl Soderbeck.
Oh, you must be one of them liberals.
This is one of my favorite moments. Cat Burger.
Oh, see, none.
Okay, here we go. Finally. Jesus Christ. Wiley, here's some money for finally making another commentary. Technically, two. Thank you. Hopefully, we get another before the end of the year. Just graduated college. Crazy to think I started watching in middle school. Love you guys. Let's fucking go. We're so old. People have been with us since middle school, son.
It's a sign.
Jesus Christ.
Probably stopped doing the show, but we're still here.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Still
Love
here.
it. Thank you, Wiley. Appreciate you. There definitely will be. We've already been talking about some new ones. Cal Johnson.
Okay, see, none.
Maris Thornton.
One love, all love, Quest love.
Michael Bittner. Nick Wade.
That's what all the priests told us to say to them. That wasn't.
Owen Hart.
Listen. I felt I'm like 50. I batted 500. Jesus.
Ruben E25.
That is a 12-inch cock swinging from a strong, muscular man's body.
Sangley.
Reach down into your pants,
Senior Film.
find your fucking balls
Sergio Castaneda.
and your cock.
Sheridan Ponce.
Shut up!
Stephanie Merritt.
Swallow it.
Stefan Solosi.
Ooh.
Terry Stockwell.
Wee wee.
TJ Jones.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Tyler Eklund.
Gillespie.
Vin Kosha.
Hey guys, look, it's Caesar's winner.
And finally, our wonderful Wiley Todd. I mean,
I guess might as well, yeah.
Searching for the best SFX for your videos? Go to artlist.io to make your videos stand out.
Thank you, YouTube ads. I had a whole bit where I was going to continuously keep taking my clothes off.
Oh.
Just, just keep escalating
Hot
into that.
sweaty now.
Yeah.
We're going to clip that out, right? Patty says Brian would have stopped clapping seconds in. Thanks, everybody. Love you all. See you next time.